All right, my friends. Well, this is the Stellar Cellar Wine and Spirits in, I guess, technically Memphis, sort of Bartlett. I was here not too long ago, and the word on the street was that they had new owners. And I came in and I asked them, and the first thing I said was, "You guys have new owners?" And it's like, "No, it's the same people. They were just they were down for a month or so, remodeling, doing some inventory and recleaning. So, all right. So, and I'm here. Might as well shoot a quick video. I do like this store. They always have stuff. It may not be what you want to necessarily want, but they do have the availability that people like to have. Is it going to work? I think that's not working. People have said that they can't read the prices on some things. Some of this is lighting. Like here, these are kind of a little faded a little bit, and sometimes when the light overhead hits, it's kind of hard to hit. So I shoot in 4K. I recommend sometimes you have to slow it down to see better. I try to go slow when I go to a new store. I see something, I get excited. I'm an idiot. I get that. And if I specifically don't have the prices, like I go out of my way, like I'm shooting like this video here, nobody cares about the Jim Beam. It's because the store said, hey, you can shoot, but we really don't like our prices to be out there. Great bottle, by the way. So that's usually what that means right there, just so you know. I've heard some good things about, oh, that's just bonded. There's a 7-year. And see, like the prices on the side, I'm bent all the way over. I'm too old for that, to be honest with you. So I do my very best to try to go slow, try to be mildly entertaining, which I know that the mildly part is the tough part for Buddy. Here's the barrel proof, C924. I can't really, I don't think I can see the laser code on that, but yeah, so that's the C924. Let's see. And that was a joke for you guys out there. There is the Willets. Got to see some of the Starlight guys talking on Bruzel on one of his things, and it was interesting. I didn't know that it was that much of a family business. I kind of thought it was, to be honest with you, I thought they were a kind of like an offshoot of like MGP. So interesting story. So I'm going to have to take another look at some of the Starlight. The first Starlight I ever had was their cigar blend, and I did not enjoy it. It was just too much cinnamon on there, but a lot of people really like their blackberry and some of their other stuff. So and the blackberry story is pretty interesting too. I won't necessarily spoil that. And I've been trying to get my glasses out of my back pocket, and now so let's see, 135. Holy cow, that's a great proof on there. You rarely see these get that high, and getting that 133. I've got one of these too. Let's see what Cass is at. That's 109. So pretty good. Got the Four Roses single barrel. Sorry, I was looking at something. Got that Rittenhouse Gross. This bottle's still sitting here. That's the only one in the city that I've seen. That's Kings County. Got the McKenna. Got my dad's juice. Hey, speaking of that, it makes me always want to talk about Discord. Do you know that we're like 6 people from 1,000? So if you hadn't joined the Discord, you could be the 1,000th subscriber or member. I don't know. So we had a bunch of people helping each other hunt and find bottles here recently, and it's really kind of picked up because it's kind of thin right now. So, but that's exciting. It's always fun when somebody helps somebody get a bottle that they're wanting, especially if you're in the same city or whatnot. So don't have a lot of experience with these guys, but that's going to probably change when I go there. I am out of the bottled and bond. If I remember correctly, this is the newer one. This is one of the older ones. So this is batch 6, and I think now they just are all bonded in here together. And the cask strength too, $49, man. You make sure that is the cask strength. Yeah, that is fantastic. let's see, this one is the fall 18, and I think they've taken the batches off of them now. So this is 124. This is a great bottle. Got that old Kirk, which everybody knows is secret purple willet top. And you even ask the guys out there at Old Kirk, they'll tell you if you ask them nice enough. All right, while we talk about Scotch, I'll talk about the meetup that we're going to be having in Nashville on July 26th. We'll be doing some light hunting, and then we'll go to, we'll do a meetup at Old Glory Distillery. And while we're up there, you know, they're gonna, the tour won't cost anything, so we'll all meet up to do that, and then probably eat at Old Glory sometime in the afternoon. And then if somebody wanted to host a bottle share, that'd be fantastic. I am going to try to get a hotel room up there. I don't know specifically if I can be able to host a bottle share, so we're going to be a little bit probably tight on that. So if no one wants to volunteer, or I can't find a hotel that will let us sit in one of the rooms, well, we just won't have a bottle share. I'll do more hunting probably. So the hunting is going to be very unorganized. It'd be just kind of like we show up. I think we'll probably show up right there at Red's, I think, then around 9 o'clock or something. I'm going to have a, if you join the Discord, we'll have more information about it as the week comes up. I'm just trying to get a feel of how many people are going to be there. It might be probably going to be a little tough to it's going to be a little tough to try to figure out logistics on that. So especially not having like a home-based guy that's like, hey, I'm in charge of all this. So we'll probably meet at a couple stores. We'll kind of map out where we're going to go. People can kind of meet up the day. I'll talk about it on Discord quite frequently, and then we will, you know, kind of gravitate on to the new stores. Old Glory will be sometime in the afternoon. Once I get a head count, I'll let them know. Really, one of the first got these bottles here. Glad to see them. And we got that up there, and we have right here. They have the Old Fitz 9, and I'll get the price, and I'll let you know how much it is in the on the Discord. So anyway, back to rambling about the meetup real quick. Honestly, we're going to keep it pretty casual. The only hard set time so far will be the Old Glory distillery tour, and then it'll probably kind of be late in the evening. I may try to get the latest one they have. That way we can leave there, go eat, because they have a beautiful grounds out there with a beautiful restaurant and all sorts of fun stuff out there. So we'll do that, and then you know, if somebody go back and chill for a little bit, and then have a bottle share, or we just hug each other's necks and then head on to the next place. All right, let's go on to the next one. And you know, there may be something in between these videos. You never know with me. All right, friends. Well, I got something in the mail. I got a gift from Amazon from my buddy at Below Average Bourbon, Chris Jenkins, one of the most amazing human beings ever. I'm not sure I know how to open this up. I should have probably pre-done this. So I'm going to open it up and see what it is. It is, oh, yes. This is actually off my wish list. So it's a thick bottom cocktail glass. I'm gonna open it up real quick. The neighbor started cutting the grass the second I hit the start button, so you'll hear that gets cut in the back. Oh, this is so nice. It's so heavy. Let's see if I can get it out. Ah, and I did find my stir, so I will be mixing a cocktail with this. Won't do it this video, but because I need to wash it, but that is beautiful, and I love the way that looks. That is going to look good out here making cocktails. All right, I am going to pour some Old Glory and talk about the meetup that we're having July 26th. I hammered out some plans with them today. Devin out there is fantastic. I love this bottle. I think everybody's going to be talking about Old Glory. I've said this many times. We get a good cork pop there. Got one of their glasses. Really, this is, I think it is 132.10, and I think it's, I can't read the barrel number because I don't have my glasses on because I'm terrible. But we're going to have a meetup at the distillery on July 26th. In the morning, we're going to do a hunt. I'm going to hit 4 or 5 stores.
We'll meet at the distillery at 3 o'clock, do a tour. They said they're going to open up the back room, going to have a specialty tour, won't cost anything. If we find any barrels that we like, they said that we can whiskey thief them out. How utterly amazing is that? So if you want to come, and then we'll eat on site afterwards, and then I think I'm going to stay at a hotel close by. We'll have a bottle share afterwards. So this is Saturday, July 26th at Old Glory. I am super excited. So if you want to come, get on the Discord and let me know. If you're not on Discord, you can reach out to me on Instagram and come try some amazing Old Glory. You will not be disappointed. All right, hold on. Let's see. So good. I got to go back because this is actually Leighton's bottle, and I got to replace Leighton's bottle. I have to go back to Old Glory just to get that because he left it here, and I think he left it here. It was this much in here, so I've been, I guess, sneaking some? Snicketed? I don't know. All right, back to the hunt.
Well, we've not been to Charlie's in a hot minute. I always like this store. I know I say that about just about every store I go to because anytime anybody lets me shoot, I like the store, of course. But this store has been very accommodating to me from the very beginning. When I had almost no one. These are all their old barrels. I should ask them, are any of these barrels for sale? No. They're not going to sell them barrels. I may roll one and put one in the back of my truck. But I do want to say they're getting dangerously low on their store picks, and I've had every single one of these, and they're all fantastic. He told me, he said, when the bottles go up on top here and there's none below it, they have this barrel, and some people were drinking barrel on Discord last night and really talking it up. You know, to be honest with you, if I wasn't about to spend a ton of money going to Old Glory next weekend, I would do this. But when they're gone, they're gone. Especially any of these single barrels, and I believe you should be able to try any of these. I'll double check that. But and one of these. This is the finished in VDM, and this VDN's gone from Starlight. It's gone. So sorry, the lighting came here at a bad time. And I literally have bought 4 bottles of this. So they have a little bit more of this down here. This is what I gave to people for Christmas last year that were close friends. And so anyway, I just, when these are gone, they're gone. So, and that's it. I don't know that they have anything else in the pipeline. They have I really trust their palate here. They're a bunch of good guys. Speaking of which, probably one of the lowest prices for the purple top anywhere. That's still Rose and the Kentucky Vintage down there. So we'll do a quick little hunt. I do like something else they do here. They lump it. I will go lengthwise like I normally do here, but they do kind of bulk everything in together by what they are. So we'll do that. So get my glasses ready. I need to get a bottle of this birthday blend, a knockoff birthday blend. If you don't know about that, you haven't been watching my videos for very long. Barrel. I'm really curious about the barrel because they were really hyping it up last night, and I've just not had much of it go roast. Still think this is probably one of the cheapest prices for that. You ever see the Noah's Mill, which is Willet with a wax top? Very good. One of the few places I think that you can get good prices for the Buzzard's Roost. Oh, Merry Christmas. I'm just about to finish my Henry McKenna. Now, see, as I said, they kind of break things off into different groups, and I think this is just some mixers. I've not had any of these mixers. I do want to bring up one thing. I kind of alluded to it a second ago. July 26th at 2 o'clock, we'll be at Old Glory. I'll kind of be co-hosting with Memphis Bourbon Society. They're going to let us go and pick barrels or drink out of barrels, and if we like something, we're just going to whiskey thief it out and put it in bottles. It's not a barrel pick. It's not anything like that. We're just going to go and have a really good time. Try a lot. They said they're going to go deep into the rick house. Let us try things that other people have not had, and some surprises. And I've not had a bad thing from there, so I'm super excited. So if you're interested, you can get on my Discord down in the link below. I should say my Discord. It's our Discord, really, but because Memphis Bourbon Society, if you're a member there, they have a link in there. They've just started their own Discord too. You can go to either one of those and take a look at it and get more information. If we get enough people together, we can get a little bit of a break on the hotel room.
that's right there close to there. I'm going to get there in town early, probably around 9ish in Nashville. I'll hunt in the morning. We'll go to we'll meet up at Old Glory, and then we'll probably eat there afterwards, and then kind of chill for a little bit, and then there'll be a bottle share at the hotel that we're staying at. So let's see, another one. It's an A125. I don't know about the laser code on that. So, but if you're even remotely interested, it's free. The tasting is free. I mean, if you eat and do other things, those will cost you some money, but I think it's going to be a pretty good time. I think it's going to be pretty epic. If anybody's looking for the Four Roses blends, they're here for sure. Everybody's carrying Horse Soldier. That is officially here. I'm going to have to get a couple pours of that and have a better review of those. It's been kind of slow bourbon wise here locally. I know that Buff Turkey came out at various places, and that was really exciting for people. We'll be getting it back here in Memphis on Monday, I think. That's a full bottle of something, probably Buffalo Trace. Ooh, that's a big bottle. Oh. Plenty of Dickel for everybody. All right. I did hear that Jack Daniel's is going to have their blackberry. The blackberry is going to come out August 1st out here in the Tennessee area, or in the West Tennessee, so in the Memphis, I should say. So if you're excited about blackberry Jack Daniel's, which should be fun, we will see. They've got the full line of the benchmarks here. I don't know if you can see the prices or not, but that Full Proof is probably one of the best bargains in the business. There's Old Granddad. I was hoping to get the Old Granddad 7-year bonded. Apparently it's not going to come to Memphis, so that stinks. Kind of already talked about Discord. If you want to join and hang out with a bunch of people and help each other hunt, that's my favorite thing I've helped do here, is create that. All right, I got the MajorXero. I'm trying to stay out of somebody else is here. I'm trying to stay out of their way. All right. Still like my scotches over here. Oh, that looks good. Let's see if we got anything else interesting over here. Really, after I get back from Old Glory, I will probably spend way too much money. The CFO is not coming. She was going to be coming. Now she's not. So, and she doesn't watch my videos, so she doesn't know this. But I'm going to spend a stupid amount of money at Old Glory, and probably on the hunt too as well. I'm going to have to stock up on my scotch. My scotch numbers are getting dangerously low. I love that they keep these gift baskets out all year round, because they're not really Christmas themed. So if you're going to a party or you're going to somebody's having a birthday, these are perfect. I love them. I need to get this glass. I also met the Brown Foreman rep the other day, and she was like, if you ever come to, which they also do Jack Daniels, said if you ever come to Jack Daniels, let me know. So may be a trip to Jack Daniels in the future. It may be in the fall, late fall. We have a lot of family stuff going on, and it's going to be hard. I'm going to the Kentucky Bourbon Festival. That's coming up. That it will be fun. I think we finally locked down a place to stay, unless somebody still has a floor they want me and my brother to sleep on. So that'll be my first time attending that. That'll be exhausting with a ton of crazy random videos. And I think those are the big things coming up. So the big thing will be the meetup on the 26th. We're excited about that. Can't wait for that. Can't wait to see you. If you're going to be going, comment. I'd kind of like to get a general head count. That'd be fantastic. I hate to show up with 500 people. I don't think 500 people are going to show up, but it would be great. So I think this is going to be this is where I'm going to end here on this video. And you know what I like to say. If you can be a hero, if you can help somebody, you can be the hero of somebody's story. Do that. Be nice, be kind. Zero reason to not be nice to your fellow man. Oh, and tomorrow at South End in South End at Tipton County, Leighton from Pursuit United is going to be having a tasting there. So from 1 to 4. So come on the Discord. You'll find out all this local information, and if you're interested. And then also we break that down by cities. So if you're there, you're in Nashville, or you're in Ohio, or it's not a city but it's a state, or you're in
various cities, we create channels for you, and you can start your own little club, and you can do whatever you want there, basically. As long as it's PG-13, you help each other hunt, and don't be a you-know-what. All right, guys, thank you for all you do for me and supporting each other. Hit that like button. That helps a lot. I hope you don't mind the little mini commercials in between. I'm trying to get better at reviewing and doing things along those lines. There's more opportunities for me to go places and do things when I do those sort of things. So just thumbs up and put, either Discord or, yes, I'm going to the meetup. All right, my friends.